Well, hello there. It's been a while. So here is your quarterly How is May doing? Um, a lot has changed in my life in the past few months, honestly. Well, the past month. Um, for those who don't really know, hi, I used to stream on YouTube. I moved over to Twitch for streaming, and I'm trying to make a comeback on posting over on here. It's taking a lot of time to try and make my way back, but my life has been super busy. Oh gosh, sorry, I had the hiccups. um, I have truly missed the viewers over on YouTube. Um, but whilst I did have a plan of quite a few videos that I was going to make, it kind of got halted. So obviously, trigger warning for mentions of death and cancer, because I know that can be a hard topic for some. But I last month, or the month before, I can't remember exactly the timeline, I lost my dad to cancer. And for those who don't know, I lived with my dad. I'm still only 20 years old. I am a disabled creator, so it's not entirely easy for me to live on my own. But I relied on my dad for quite a lot in this world, and I am very sad to see him go. But he lived a good life, and that's what matters to me. Sometimes I forget that not everyone over on the YouTube side keeps up with all my socials, so I want to make sure people know why I've been silent to the world. And it's not because I've just dropped off the face of the earth. I actually took a 2-month-long hiatus whilst my dad was in hospital because I wanted to be there for him, in hopes that I'd be able to help him once he recovered. But sadly, he lost his fight, and that's okay. As I said, he lived a good life, and I don't think if he continued fighting, he would have had a good quality of life. I wasn't there when he passed away. I couldn't handle it. Because it's very sad seeing the man that, you know, raised you be like that. He adopted me when I was 2.5 years old, so he really meant a lot to me. He changed my life. I was honestly going to get moved across the country. And who knows what could have happened to me when I got moved, like, when I got relocated, sorry. But I loved him, and honestly, so many people did. I'll never forget the time that I was streaming and my dad calls me downstairs. He's like, "Hey, May." I'm like, "What?" I go downstairs and he's like, someone's stealing your avatar, and he points to a YouTube video in his recommended. And I was like, "Dad, that's my channel. That's my live stream that I'm currently doing." And he was like, "Oh, I thought someone stole your avatar." I was like, "No, you sweet creature. That's me. Don't worry. No one has stolen my stuff." He was a joyful man. And he warmed the hearts of those who met him. I don't think I met a single person who didn't like him. But despite all that sadness, I'm willing to be an adult on my own. I had to move out of my home that I grew up in like 3 days. Granted, that took a little bit longer, so I'm gonna have to pay some fines, but it is what it is. When a family member dies and you have to move all of a sudden, the world isn't very kind on you. Obviously, people will be sympathetic, but there's not really much they can do. There are rules in place for a reason. And I understand that. I understand that there's not too much that they could have done. They have rules that they have to follow, and that's okay. So yeah, I recently moved. I'm in my own place now. It doesn't exactly feel like home yet, but I'm hoping it will eventually. Um, Obviously, as I said, that's my childhood home. I've been there for like 13 years, so it's going to take some time, but hopefully I will stop missing my old home and this will become my new home. But God, no one warned me how scary being an adult was, or how expensive, because whilst I lived with my dad, I was paying for my food, but that was about it. I now have all these scary bills to pay for, like my water bill, my electricity. It is very, very scary. But I'm getting through it. I thought I would make this update since I'm making my comeback. I think I've been back streaming for 2 weeks now. I'm about to start the 3rd week. And I have truly missed you all. It's kind of hard when I'm like sat here talking to chat to get out the words of how much everyone means to me. Sorry, I'm about to start tearing up. This always happens when I think of how much you guys have changed my life and my future in the past. When I first started streaming, I was not in a good place mentally, but I would like to say now that I am in a much better place. Through the help of my friends who convinced me to like seek professional help, and through you guys just giving me something to look forward to. And I just want you guys to know that I am more appreciative of you than you will ever know, than I will ever be able to put into words. You have truly changed my life. Even if this isn't something I can do technically as full-time yet, obviously that is the goal in the future. I do want to be able to do VTubing full-time, and I am trying to work so hard to get those goals. But I don't know, you guys have truly shaped my life in ways I can't even comprehend. I didn't I didn't think I was gonna get emotional because I didn't write a script. I'm notoriously bad at writing scripts for videos. I just kind of sit here and ramble. But I truly love you guys, and to have everyone's support through these past few months have been extraordinary. I've had people messaging me being like, hey, I hope you're okay, meh. People still showing up after my hiatus has really made me feel comfort in the fact that I was going through a rough time, but everyone was still willing to come back and welcome me back. You guys were the sweetest little nodlings I could ever have asked for, and I know I keep saying it, but I am forever gracious to have met you all and to be able to call you guys my community. But what's the plan going forward, huh? I hear you ask. Let's get past the emotional stuff. Going forward, I'm gonna be easing myself back into streaming, and once I feel comfortable in that routine, I'm hopefully going to be able to find some free time to work on video editing again, maybe hopefully start uploading on TikTok, continue to try and make videos for YouTube. I did have some plans that were in the process of being done, but obviously due to everything that happened, I had to put them on the back burner. But I'm hoping that I will be able to act on those again and start working on those, because there were some things I was really excited to do, some Terraria content and stuff like that with friends. And hopefully 2026 will be a better year. Since we actually are nearing the end of the year, I thought I could quickly maybe go over my goals for the year of 2026. This isn't really something I, planned properly. I'm kind of doing everything on the fly at the moment, but I had goals for 2025 and I truly did lack on trying to make them happen. But I feel that this year is the year that I will hopefully be able to do that. 2025 has been a rough year for me in general, as I know it has many other people. But I'm hoping next year I will be able to be consistently uploading on YouTube, at least sometimes. I'm hoping to finally hit 1.5k on Twitch, if not maybe 2k if I really push. I'm hoping with consistency on YouTube I can finally get monetized, because that would be massive. Not just because of the money, but it is such a huge milestone to be able to celebrate and sit there and be like, hey look, I did this, I accomplished this. I don't really have too many goals. I would like to maybe get my merch started next year, because that is something that I've talked about for a good couple of years now. But I'm hoping that I'll maybe actually be able to act upon it next year. I'm hoping I can maybe get some more of my art commissions going, because I've been working on art as of late. And for those who don't know, I actually have a VGen, so people can commission me. I'm working every time to try and improve my art so that I can do more for people. And I think those are mostly my goals for the year. So thank you all for listening to this little Diamond ramble at y'all. And I love you, and hopefully I will see you more on this side next year. I love you all. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye now.